All right, thank you. Thank you very much. I here from Los Angeles. I live in Hollywood. There's a ton of plastic surgery out there. You know, a lot of people getting like facelifts. I don't know if you guys have those up here. You know, those awful ones where people start to look like, you know, a little Filipino, you know. You got a little Filipino? No, 52-year-old white guy. Yeah, that's all. Why would you get a facelift? Can't you look at other facelifts and realize they haven't worked all the bugs out yet? People, if you're thinking about getting a facelift, just do yourself a favor. Just wait it out. Let them practice on other people's faces. You know, didn't we learn anything with hair plugs? Hair plugs don't look half bad now. Saw this commercial the other night. The guy's like, oh, God, I wish I did this 10 years ago. It's like, no, you don't. 10 years ago, when they were stapling ant legs to the top of people's heads, everybody's eyes watering, trying not to look at your hairline. You wish you got hair plugs 10 years ago? Do you wish you got polio 60 years ago? Are you even listening to what you're saying historically? I'm telling you, the facelift, you can't do it, man. Why can't you just be your age? There's nothing wrong with being 50 and looking 50. Like, what would you rather be, 50 and look 50, or be 50 and look like a 28-year-old lizard? That's basically your options, right? I'll tell you what the problem is, you know, is that the facelift is actually a white problem. You know? I've never seen a black guy with a facelift, ever. Other than, like, the Jacksons, but they're all out of their minds, right? But I've never seen a black dude with a facelift, ever. You know why so many Caucasians get facelifts? You know why? Because we don't know anything about lotion. See that? That should have been a bigger laugh, but there's too many white people here. I'll help you out. You can put lotion in other places other than your dick, all right? If you ever wondered why your dick looks brand new, but your face, you're starting to look like an aging pirate, because you need to increase the circumference of the lotion distribution. No, I'm not judging you. I didn't put lotion on my face the first 33 years of my life. Never put it on. Till one night I was hanging out with this black girl, right? And a couple times during the night she took it out, put it on her elbows, problem areas. I thought she had like a rash or something. Like, what, do you got like poison ivy? She goes, no, you get like a little ashy. I went, ashy? She goes, dry skin. I went, oh. I guess that kind of offended her. I was like, oh. She's like, well, white people get ashy too. I was like, yeah, you know, I don't think we do. I've been alive for 33 years. No one has ever said, hey, Bill, you're looking a little ashy. I never even heard that word until you said it. She's like, you're an idiot. Stick out your arm. So I stick out my arm. She just goes, it's like pastry flakes flying off. Track marks. She's like, you see that? That's ashy. What's up? All right. Thought I just got itchy in the winter. See, that's why you got to hang out with everybody. Right there. Oh, there's too much. Seriously. There's too much information in the world. And every group of people misses just a little bit. Like, white people totally miss the lotion seminar. I don't know where we were on that one. We miss that shit the way black people miss the whole register your weapons summit, right? Just never got, really? You're gonna groan that? I'm the only guy who's seen 17 rappers get busted for that shit? Every time I see it, it just blows my mind. It's like, what, do you just wanna make an album over the phone? Why would you do that? Is that like the new auto-tune? No, it breaks my heart. Every time I see it, I just think, God, if he just had one white friend. One white friend in his entourage. The dude would have been standing there all dried out, itching like, dude, is that thing registered? Dude, are you serious? That's like 3 to 5 mandatory. Get that the fuck out of there. So, thank you. So, Schwarzenegger just got busted down on the States, yeah? That poor bastard, huh? Jesus Christ, another great man. Another great man brought down by another gold-digging whore. No? You don't think so? You don't think that that was a great man? Really? 3 decades of awesome movies. Bangs one made and now you don't like him. Tell you something, that's a great man. He is. First of all, I get why he did it. Why wouldn't he think he could get away with it? Look at his life. Look how he talks. That guy should be unloading trucks in Transylvania. That should have been the height of his success. But because he's a great man, he had the balls to move to America and became famous for lifting weights. I lift weights, no one gives a shit. He stands there, people can't get enough of it. That should have been the height of his success. He says, fuck that, I'm gonna be an actor, despite the fact no one can understand me. Becomes one of the biggest actors of all time. That should have been his height. He says, fuck that, I'm marrying a Kennedy. Bam, he does it. Cherry on top, he becomes governor of a state he can't even pronounce. Why wouldn't this guy think he could bang his maid in his own goddamn bed and not get away with it? This guy has been in the zone for 4 decades. Give me the rock, I'm feeling it. I had a hit movie with a midget. This is a layup. I don't even need a condom. You guys are great. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So I am divorced. Don't be sad. Divorce is just a legal term for no one has farted in my bed in 2 years.
Your one trick to a successful marriage, this is all you need to know. Never, ever, ever finish this sentence. I'll tell you what I frickin' think, and you're done.
I think this is Fight Club.
Tiny monkey people that can barely get by. Mountain lions running through the streets. Is that what you want?
By the way, dude, the elk's been delicious.
Thank you. How do you like it?
I made this American chop suey with it, and my wife gave a fucking bad review before anybody even tasted it, and everybody just said, fuck it. Like, she goes, it looks like Hamburger Helper. I've been chowing it for like 4 days. Like, out of respect for that fucking elk that you shot. It's like, I'm eating all this shit. I don't care if it's fucking bad.
Does it make you more aggressive?
What?
Elk.
No, Joe, you fucking lunatic. Somebody gets in my face, that might cause me to get more lunatic. I eat a little bit of protein. You had to beat the fuck out of people for like 3 decades before you could like chill, smoke a little weed, put on your Little Rascals hat, and just fucking chill out. You don't understand. I love him to death. But this guy is the most testosterone fucking filled dude I've ever met. That's why I love him. I love him. He's like every guy I met in Boston fucking welded together. He's crazy.
The Little Rascals hat will haunt me for the rest of my life.
No, and this is what's killing me. No,
I'll never put this on.
No, Joe, you're crushing that. He's crushing that hat. Come on, you know he is. You're killing it. I love it. I love it.
You don't have to balance it out. I like it. It's hilarious. I'm laughing at me too. I'll never put this.
You know what I? Because the older guys, Robert Kelly's and all, they all call you Billy. Colin calls you Billy, but I fucking Bill.
I'm
you know
just
what I mean?
immediately noticing. I don't know about the chain. If it's
Yeah.
thick enough to be that level of confidence.
Yeah,
but that's more of a necklace.
When the chain's out,
he has on a fat chick ankle bracelet around his fucking neck.
No, I say guy when the chain's out.
Yeah. The greatest thing about stand-up comedy is it's one of the, like, if you go to prison, it's hard to get a job, but like you can walk out of prison and do an open mic within the first week and people will put you on. They won't give a shit. Dude, they'd be like, dude, you should wear your fucking orange jumpsuit. You killed somebody? Dude, you should talk about that. That'd be funny. Like, they wouldn't give a fuck. I thought you were laughing. You were fucking yawning over here.
No, the mushrooms are fucking killing me, man.
I knew it wasn't just weed. I was just like, there's no way I'm taking a hit off of that. There's something going on here.
Mushrooms, baby. The shroom. I'm shrooming.
You know how fucked up this is? He's shrooming, and he's wearing pants like he went riding a horse today. Like side saddle or some shit.
Man, don't be like my wife. My wife is like Dick Patrol, man. Don't be like checking out my fucking tight pants and shit.
I'm almost 50, and I feel like things are kind of slowly happening for me as well, right? It's just nice to see, like,
What are you
know,
talking about? You've been on fucking television for like almost 30 years.
What are you talking about?
Mad TV.
Oh my God.
And everything else.
Okay, first of all, Mad TV was like doing community theater. That's how much we got paid.
I'm not. Well,
I'm just
but that happens
I'm
to
just
everybody.
telling you. I know.
Oh, did you get fucked over in show business? Did you think there was a big pot of gold and then somebody else took it from you? Yeah, that's what happens. But you were still on TV. You still walk down the street and people are like, oh my God, it's Bobby Lee from Mad TV.
Okay, fine. Fine, you're right. And I'm grateful. Okay? But I'm just saying
The amount
that.
of empathy that I have for you right now is just awesome.
Thanks, Val.
How much of your day is trying to pick this up and keep it buoyant?
I know. I know. See, the thing about him, though, I have to stand, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
The thing about him is that.
I feel like I'm getting cross-examined.
Yeah, the thing about him is that.
You gush over your daughter. Not everyone gushes. Did your dad gush over you?
I mean, I was too little. Yeah, no, my dad actually at work did. At work, that's when I learned, like, oh my God, yeah, he really likes us. But when he came home, yeah, he was cracking the whip. How's your bed mate? You do your studies? Well, why not? You know, it was that shit. And he also had a zillion kids, so I mean, yeah.
Really? How many siblings do you have?
I don't know, dude. The internet's too fucking weird to give out all that information.
Oh, you don't even want to say how many because you're afraid that it will
yeah, by all means,
compromise
keep
your
talking
privacy.
about it. Is there any way you can cut this out? I'm honest, dude. Like,
seriously?
Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, there's fucking lunatics out there.
Okay.
Well,
off the air, I'll cut.
All right.
Jeez. I love how surprised he is. Jeez.
Well,
There's
you can mention the amount.
Absolutely crazy people out there.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
What I got to do, what you have to do is just consistently lie and change names.
That's one of the reasons why I think acting is real scary to me, because I really I guess I kind of treasure the things that I do comedically.
Right.
And so I just don't want to leave him at the whims of some other, some guy who's been up for 4 days.
Did you just say you treasure what you do? Like literally your act?
Yeah.
You're worried that some big Hollywood director... You can't take your comedic skills and say what the fuck somebody else wrote. You treasure your act so much. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
The way that I present it, man. The way that I present it, if I give somebody something, if I do something funny, it's like, yeah, I'm going to leave it up to some fucktard that I feel like doesn't know how to best...
This dude is going to be such a nightmare when he makes it. I treasure these jokes. How dare you? This. What do they call it? This is vulgar. This edit is vulgar.
That is how it'd be too.
Yeah.
But I think I have like a thing. Yeah, it's like I don't I have a tough time working. I just think I have a tough time working with other people sometimes. Which is one of the reasons why I got into comedy anyway. I just think.
Well, I would say get over that.
Yeah.
Get over yourself and get over that, because there's a lot of great people in this business, and you're gonna miss out. And I don't know.
No,
you know what?
I
You'll
totally
say
respect that.
your loved ones will save money on the funeral costs because no one's going to go, so there's not going to be too many fucking snacks they got to put together.
Been times though where I've been having sex and it's hard to pull out, and I wound up pulling out. Like I'm gonna fucking come inside you, and I wound up pulling out, and some of them are crazy. I'm like, I could have knocked that girl up 8 years ago, and I'd still be tied to her. Like
my favorite part of that story was when your lower jaw jutted out, and you're like, I'm gonna come inside.
Yeah, that was not. It did. It was a very visual moment.
Oh, Jimmy fuckface over there. I enjoyed that.
I'm so happy I didn't do that with someone who I hated, though, because there's certain crazy.
You look like the Birdman at Alcatraz. You shaved head and that crazy look on your face. You should have been like whittling some crazy toy. Yeah.
So you're quietly impressed with that?
No, it's just an interesting photo. It's an interesting photo.
All right.
Listen, you're one of those guys, you don't need compliments. You actually need to be pulled down a little bit to be tethered.
I give myself
to something. And I would say that it betrays an underlying insecurity, but there isn't with you. You're just full on fucking ego.
I'm a full on
ego. Like you probably thought that was an ugly sweater until you put it on.
Well,
and then you're just like, yeah, no, I'm totally rocking this right now.
Well, this is our funny thing where he bought this for me.
Our funny
and he put me in these bells. Because it's Christmas. It's kind of a bad...
It is Christmas,
it's
isn't
like
it?
It's a bad radio
show. It is
show.
Christmas.
It is.
Thank you,
I
Brian
wanted you
Callen.
to know, man.
I wish my podcast was as informative as the first minute of this.
Life-changing.
It is Christmas.
Life-changing, Bill.
Yeah. Some of the shots from the rear and stuff where you can just see it looks like you're performing to like almost just an infinite amount of people at some point.
Yeah, it's not as big as you would think, but it's big, but it's like really intimate. It's like the sound is perfect. It's Yeah, man, it's something else. I'll say that. Definitely
Susan
something I won't
Boyle
forget.
has been there. Remember her? Who else? I bet they've had. It seemed like has that place been around for a couple hundred years?
Since the mid 1800s.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, some guy. It was
Probably
Prince
Napoleon?
Albert. No, Prince Albert. Dude, I love how you just fucking reaching for shit here. It's a couple thousand years. It's been around. Napoleon. That's an old guy.
Well,
Bill Burr, comedian, baby. Made headlines in October 2000 and 2000 after controversial
That's 2020.
monologue. You know, man, I don't know
2000 and 2000, Mike. That's
I don't know this
2020.
shit, nigga. Look, listen,
Those
man.
Brownsville schools, man.
Phil, tell me, man. But listen, right?
2000 and 2000.
It
That's
is,
fucking
man.
great.
2020.
2020.
Yeah.
Be 20 and 20, if anything.
Nothing worse than when you have the information and you just can't apply it and you're doing it wrong anyway. And you know, and you're kind of like, sucker.
Okay, there he is. There's the old Jimmy.
Cheating on a test and still flunking.
Yeah, exactly.
Still getting a C. So you still get yelled at by your parents. How come it wasn't a B?
You risk
Because I couldn't
everything.
see your paper. Because a B and a D looks the same from across the aisle. I wish I had that line back in the day.
A B and a D looks the same.
Same from across the
It's
aisle
very
and
funny.
just admit that I cheated. Thank you, Jim. Thank you for not giving me the laugh and just being like, that's very funny.
Well, I was trying to be helpful.
Hey, thank you for coming. That feels like when I auditioned for a part. That was very good. Thank you for coming in.
Dude, I was bombing on.
Or you can just say, fuck it.
Yeah.
And do what I did. So I just said, fuck it.
Okay.
But what if
And I do. Like, I love how you came at me aggressive, and now you're going. You got your those little panda hands.
I was.
up.
I love how you attacked my little panda hand.
That's
Let
what
me-
you look like. You look like a little panda.
I know. I was just because when you took your hat
You look like
off.
a little adolescent bear.
Oh, fine. I'll take that. They're cute. But
They're
what I'm-
adorable.
I know they're very adorable, but I was just asking.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm never gonna fucking drink again, but I had to like. I kind of just had to like step back and just be like, all right, because you know the reality is I got a kid, so I just didn't want to be that. I'm like,
yeah, you don't want to be drunk when your kid's around.
I'm like fucking Lou Grant with a bottle of whiskey in the. Remember that on Mary Tyler Moore show?
I don't
She'd have a
remember
rough day and she'd come in. And
I don't remember the whole show.
I can explain it to you.
Yeah.
If I can explain it to
Okay,
you.
go ahead.
This fucking guy just. I don't know what that is. All right.
No, I believe it.
I don't know. And the second I started to explain, like I don't know the whole show. All right, I get it. I believe that's that comic ADD. Like I don't even fucking. I'm not into it. I don't want to hear it. I got it. Your show. Go ahead. Continue.
I remember. All right, let's talk about old shows then.
We don't have to. I just was. It was so funny how you bailed twice on that. You made
Patty
me,
Duke. What
you
about
made me
that?
feel like an asshole. Like that was the
Oh, did I
15th
really?
time I fucking brought it up. Sorry. No Mary Tyler Moore. One of the great ensemble fucking cast of all time.
I do know she just died recently.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to bring up a more positive story about the show, but yeah, it's the second time. I bring up fucking George Michael. What was it, an AIDS event? Some sort of gay thing?
Oh, I didn't say gay, bro.
But why did you say AIDS?
Because he had AIDS, man.
No, he didn't.
Did he? Jesus Christ.
No, he
dude.
didn't.
Well, people have been saying he did.
I think you are confusing it with gay.
No, I'm not. I didn't know he was gay. I knew that apparently he got AIDS in a park. That's what I heard. And it was,
No, he blew a guy in a porta potty and got busted for lewd activity.
Oh.
And then, he, had a little fucking, he liked getting a little buzzed at the end of the fucking day, and maybe it got away from him. I think that's what happened. But like, what I would like to focus on was how amazing his voice was and how talented he was. And I performed it and stood in the same spot that this guy did.
Yeah.
That's what the point was, not what he died of. Thank you. How are you? Nice to be here. I'm an easily frustrated individual. Like recently, I went to go buy some t-shirts, right? All I wanted was like one solid color. It took me 20 minutes just to find a t-shirt that was just like one solid color, Because nowadays, all the t-shirts, they have like those stupid like balls to the wall sports slogans across them. You know what I mean? They say like above the rim, or like life short, play hard. There's like some 60-pound dork standing there wearing the shirt going, yeah. Yeah, I'm crazy. I got no fear. Ugh. I think they should have the real slogans across these t-shirts like no girlfriend. Living at home with parents. 83 escort. Yeah! Living large. Making $4.10 an hour. Who's the man? They're losers. These are the same people. They go out and they buy like those Air Jordans in this Shaq shoe thinking it's going to make them like a better hoop player,
spent like $150. I got the Shaq shoe. I'm gonna be awesome, man. They're like kicking the ball. It's like, no, dude, you suck, and now you're poor. So, anyways, went out with this girl the other night. I got fixed up because I'm a dork, and that's basically how it works. And I don't even know this woman, okay? Don't even know her. And right off the bat, she starts like telling me all these crazy stories about her life, you know? And she keeps making this face at the end of it, right? She's like freaking me out. She's like, oh my God, Bill, you wouldn't believe this, right? Isn't that? I came in late. I didn't think it was any big deal, but my mom was still up. She's like, where have you been? I was like, ever see girls do that? I was like, what the hell was that mean? She's like ending every story this way the whole day. She's like, God, Blake today, cheer with after new boyfriend. I was like, it's like freaking out. I'm like, what do I have to do? End my stories with faces? Okay, I was driving to work today. Someone cut me off. I was like, it's ridiculous. The whole day she's like, I'm going. Everybody's looking at us like. Finally just like brought her home like an hour earlier, and her dad was like, way to go, son. So anyways, I'm driving home from the state, and I'm alone, right? I'm looking around my car, okay? I'm basically, I'm looking around. I got 4 doors. I got 4 seats. I got all this space, you know? You know what I realized? I don't need it. You know what I mean? I live alone. I don't need a 4-door car. I need like a 1-passenger, like 1 door, 1 little wiper, one little spray thing, you know? Just make the rest a trunk. You know what I mean? But you know what stinks when you only need 1? Is everything comes in 4s. You know, like the other day I went to buy some dishes. What do I get? How much do I get? I get 4 plates. I get 4 forks, 4 spoons, 4 knives, 4 glasses. Buy a table, I get 4 chairs. You know, all it is a constant reminder that I'm alone and I'm a loser. You know? It's like, wow, look at all the chairs. How come they're all empty? Oh yeah, I'm alone. All right. Tell you know what the worst are? Are the cookbooks. Cookbooks are the worst because it's always cooking for 4. You know what I mean? It's always like, and I flunked math. So I can't divide 1/3 of a cup by 4, so I got to cook the whole stupid thing. And all this spaghetti. Look at all the spaghetti. Why is there so much food? Oh yeah, I'm alone. I'm a loser. They should have like a loser cookbook. You know? Cooking for 1, alone and dealing with it. Recipes be like, take 3 peas and 1 carrot, put it in the microwave and cry. So, as you can see, basically a frustrated guy. And I've actually tried to look back in my life, see what the source of all my anger is, you know. Can't afford therapy, so I was like, all right, to hell with it. I'll analyze myself, it's cheaper. What the hell? So I've narrowed this down. Basically, when I was a kid, I used to have like bright orange hair. It wasn't like this reddish-brown crap that you see. It was like bright orange, right? And it was like the 70s, so I had this big afro. So I'm walking around like a total loser, but I'm 3 years old, I just got here, I don't know I'm a loser, right? I'm thinking I'm looking cool. Like, all right, yeah. So one day I put on the Brady Bunch. Remember that episode where Bobby washed Greg's hair? With that really cheesy shampoo? His hair like turns all orange. And he like freaks out, and like looks right at the camera, and he's like, graduation's tomorrow, and I have orange hair. I'm like 3 years old, going, what the hell's wrong with that? My name's Billy Burr, you guys had a lot of fun. Thanks a lot.
Very funny. Billy Burr, everybody. Take a break. We'll be right back.
What the f are you doing? Are you being real?
I didn't do this.
Yeah, who did this? Go that one, Blue. The blue. Can you do the blue?
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
Bobby Lee, this is your life.
Wait. Did you know Bill was coming?
No, I was upstairs. I was editing my next
special?
Stupid special, yeah. They do, his editing suite is right here.
Oh, it is?
Neil Brennan was up there.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know, yeah. This is like, what the f am I doing here?
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The
great Bill Burr. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
How many times, every night we see each other at the store, and now we be acting like we don't live in the same city. Like, oh my God, like I came in from New Zealand.
It's the last person I ever expected to come into the studio.
All right, do it one more time. But not as long. I just came in.
Yeah.
I just came in. I thought they were on TV. I was like, wow, there's fucking HD9 or something. That's so fucking clear.
Wow.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you guys. I know that you guys have a close personal bond.
Yeah. We're so joyous that you're here. What are you talking about?
How happy does
You
this make
blushed.
I did.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you know, because I saw him walk in and I thought, is this a bit that these guys set up?
You guys set,
Oh, I see. Somebody just said you just missed Bobby Lee. So I was like I was looking for your car. The first thing I was looking for was a bumper hanging off the fucking glass, and I don't see his car here.
Yeah.
The perpetuation of the stereotype is real. Bobby got in an accident the first month he had the car, and then now again.
Yesterday.
Yeah, but it has nothing to do with Asians. It just has to do, he doesn't care.
Dude, that's
serious.
Thank you so much for saying that.
I know.
That's what it is. It's not the race. I don't want to bring my people down.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it's because I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it just so happens you got into 2 car accidents within a month.
Yeah, okay.
I know, but does that offset Tokyo Drift? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
One Bobby Lee erases all of these fucking guys.
Yeah.
I'll say this one thing, I'll let you guys get back. No, I'm sure
please.
you guys had an agenda.
No, we didn't. No, dude, what are you talking about, Bill?
Yeah, nothing. Huh?
Yeah,
All right.
what are you editing? Your special?
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations.
Do we have a name for the special? I don't know yet. I'm working on it, but that was just absolute hell for 4 fucking hours. And
Why?
I am who the fuck wants to watch themselves for an hour?
Yeah.
For 4 hours. It was horrible. It was fucking horrible.
I'm gonna
But
go
then
up there.
I got you know, so now you know, I think I gotta go in tomorrow and then I'm done. Where'd you shoot it? I shot it in Seattle. Look at us fucking doing this little promo thing. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
I feel like one of these younger comics, how they just fucking know how to like promote the shit out of this stuff. They're amazing. Well, let's talk about it because part of the reason I signed up Hulu is because of you. Oh, okay. Well, because Hulu brought over people from Netflix and they were like, I can't shake this guy. Yeah, I keep following. Well, the reason why I went over to Netflix is because the head guys over this told me there's not enough room for 2 gingers on one streaming platform, and we're going with the younger, cuter one.
Yeah. When you guys see each other, is there an extra bond?
Yeah, well, we have a the sadness. Yeah, we've had the same kind of pain.
Yeah.
A similar pain through line.
Yeah, but Bill, were you bullied growing up or no?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I was sort of in the middle. Like I bullied some kids, and then I was bullied, and then I hit puberty late. So then that was the end of my fighting.
I was 17 when I got my first hair. How old were you?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't have a diary.
Oh, you did?
I wasn't 17.
Oh, wow. Because when I got my first hair, we celebrated. It
was a big deal.
Yeah, we got a cake, everything.
What about under the arm, though? You still don't have a lot of armpit.
No. I still have some. Look.
Just a cute. Oh, there's a cute. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I remember the first hair. I think it's still there.
You still got it?
Yeah, even when I shave it, I keep that one.
Bobby's starting to look like one of those old career gamblers.
What? That's a good thing?
Yeah, it's a great thing.
Yeah,
Hey, you got that. If you didn't have the scorpions thing on, there's something. You're like Phil Locke. You're like one of these guys. Yeah, like that guy.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
That guy knows Pai Gow. You know what? I don't know what the name of the clip is, but one of my favorite ones I ever saw. And then I'm going to leave. Don't leave. That's going to be the bit. Please don't leave. And then I'm going to leave.
Okay.
I was watching this World Series of Poker, and this guy fucking goes all in. And you know when they go all in, they start walking around? Like, here comes the river. And it was like he had a 98% chance of, I don't know poker, but and then all of a sudden the flop came, and then it fucking went down to like 7%. But he didn't know. And then the last thing hit, and he fucking lost. And the guy literally just goes, yeah. And he fucking just stormed off and sat. There was this little 2-step thing to where the crowd was. He sat down on those stairs and he put his hand like that and he cried for like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then he just collected himself and was like, all right, and just moved on. It was unbelievable.
How much money was it, you think?
Millions. Yeah, it was like
wow.
And he got totally, there was no way, what do they call it, a bad beat? There was no fucking way he should have lost it, and he did. And he went, yeah. He sat down and went, for like 15 seconds. You're not a gambler, are you? Nah, I just don't, I don't have the patience for it, and I get it. You're winning and I'm losing. Like, why would I do this?
Well, we get our dopamine hits from other things.
What do you get your dopamine hits from? What's your learning new shit? And what it really is, it's not a dopamine thing. It staves off my depression. So that's what I've learned. Like I stay out of when I get free time, nothing makes me sadder than free time. Yeah. And just sitting there thinking about life, shit that happened to me. It just makes me sad. So I'll literally, like, the usual bullshit, go to the gym, play drums or something like that. But learning something new because I don't know what I'm doing and I have to, like, listen to that makes me not think about it.
Can you give us some new shit that you've learned? Give us some new shit.
I'll tell you, I rode a fucking Harley Davidson Road Glide the other day up in Santa Maria, and I've never ridden one. I was always intimidated because it was so fucking big. I've ridden smaller ones, and it was one of them fucking. Do you remember in Ferris Bueller's Day Off when they were going over the hill?
Yeah.
In the Ferrari. It was like
the valets, right?
Yeah. So like we rode through the hills and everything. And first of all, it's a fucking. The scariest thing is going slow on him and stopping because it's like, oh my god, is this thing gonna tip over? Once you get going, it's a Cadillac. And you had that big, what do you call it, the fairing, so you weren't, your neck doesn't hurt. You just cruising. So he took us up into the mountains, and there was literally nobody on the road. We went down one street, and there was all of these trees just on one side, and the trees were curling over like you were surfing in like a tube, except you were on a bike, right? It was amazing. And then we came out of the valley, and me and Dean Del Rey, we switched bike. I got on the sports glide. He got on mine, and then the guy took us through. And then they knew I was comfortable. They started tearing down the fucking, like, the valley. Like, mountains are coming up like that. So, I kicked it up 2-3 times or whatever. So I thought I was doing, like, fucking 55, 60. I looked down, I was doing 90.
Wow.
And I was just, woo!
Wow.
Dude, that was like, the adrenaline thing to the heart. That lasted like a week.
Wow.
I couldn't stop fucking thinking about it. And
do you have a bike?
Yeah, I got a little one. I got a little Royal Enfield.
Can I tell you guys what
but I don't drive around in LA streets.
Can I tell you guys what I learned?
Can you not? Can you?
Well, I have something I learned.
He talked the whole show. He learned something.
I learned something.
Listen, let Asian Bobby Kelly say something.
Forget it,
No, I want to hear it.
It's a supportive environment.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to tell you, so Stardew Valley, right? It's a video game I play. See, already, dude, I don't like that.
Because it's not entertaining. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just telling you something I learned. I've been playing that game for years, right? So you can go to Robin's carpenter shop and actually move the greenhouse. It doesn't have, because, I've always built around the greenhouse, like, oh my god, there's not enough space. But you actually can move it, like, next to your house.
Is this not one of those games where you're building a village and then you fight other villages?
There's no fighting in that way, Bill, so nice try. But
I'm just asking, it sounded interesting to me.
Yeah, no, it's...
And I understand that response because I've done nothing but give you shit for 20 years.
Thank you.
I get it.
So it's like, it's a farming game.
Is it more exciting than the giant melons?
Bill, would you get one of those big bikes? Would you ever want to invest in one of those big Harleys or no? 100%.
So this is the next move.
It was, I'm going to do the gingered wild hogs.
Please.
Totally.
Please put me in.
The midlife crisis. No, it's one of those things just like, I just feel as an American, at some point you have to ride one of those big bikes. Just do it even if you just do it one fucking time. It was like, I would never, like, I don't ride around here. Like, I'm always in, like, the middle of nowhere. Like, and we in Colorado, we went up in Boulder, went to the Rockies a little bit. And it's just stay away from people. But, like, I had a bike out here for about 6 weeks, about 10 years ago. And the level of texting, it was like everybody was, like, had, like, 3 beers in them. So there was just all of this drifting. And it was fucking terrifying. So I remember, like, I never pray. But I was all the way out in somewhere near the beaches or whatever. And I said a prayer. I said, God, if you get me home, I swear to God, I'm never riding this again and I'm going to sell it. And I did. And then I fucked up like an addict. I rode one when I was in Austin and the MotoGP race was there. That's the Formula One of bike racing. I fucking love that shit. And they had this thing on Saturday where like the dads, how the dads could go there and they called it the victory lap. And I had not ridden a bike in like 10 years. So I said, I think I want to be in the back. I want it because it was like, I felt like it was 100 guys there. I was like, I want to be in the back. I want to be in the back because I don't want to be going fast or anything. And they said, no, dude, you want to be in the front. You want to be in the front because we're going to be going like 25, 30 miles an hour, 40, maybe on a straightaway. But those guys in the back, they wait. They wait like 2 minutes and they wait. And then those guys, the guys that get the full fucking leathers on. So I said, all right, good. So anyway, I did that and I was so thrilled that I still remembered how to do it. And then it's back.
It's just, the itch. Have you ever ridden a bike?
Never have.
Oh my god!
But I've ridden like a bike. Where
No,
you
not a
pedal.
bicycle, bud.
Okay.
A bike.
Yeah,
that's what
like
they
a
call
standard,
it.
like what I mean, like a standard bike.
Biker.
No, like like the balancing kind. Do you have a tan?
Oh my god! I have it.
Yeah. You look
I mean,
tanner.
it's
Like, what, do you
summer.
do somewhere tropical?
No.
Okay. You have a nice tan.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bobby. That's very nice of you.
Yeah.
This is
Have
our
you-
new Bobby. This is our new relationship. I don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
Fucking hate
He's
it.
so nice to me.
Yeah,
You've been
now.
so nice to me the last couple of years.
I was always nice to you. I just did it in a dysfunctional way.
Yeah.
I always trashed you because I loved you. Now
I love you too.
Now I can look sort of in your eyes.
Yeah.
It's a difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
To try to see them. I mean, you really you are like extra Asian. There you go.
There we go.
White eyes. We call it white eyes when he does that.
Yeah.
This is I don't know if this is maybe a thing with our skin tone and hair, but I've seen you have clothes that I also have. And I'm like, is that because we have that thing that we pick? Oh, our limited color palette? Yeah, well, those shoes. I have those exact fucking shoes. I don't know anybody that has those shoes. You know what I love about New Balance is people go, oh, that's an old white guy sneaker. It's like, well, yeah, I'm an old white guy. So
Right.
like, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. What
But
am I-
but you Fitzsimmons and you guys all have the same kind of attire. Is it a redheaded thing?
Well,
So you go to
first of all,
Patagonia.
Greg is not a redhead. Not a redhead.
Fitzsimmons is a redhead.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He's not one of your tribe?
No. He never had, when he did have hair, it was dark. He had brown hair. I think when he grew a goatee, he might have had red in his beard. A little bit. But
Well,
look, he had dark hair when he was young.
Oh, look at that face, though. It's so pink.
I know, I'm surprised.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
What are you doing? Why are you making fun of other people?
What do you mean? What about I can bully too, dude? I can look at somebody's photo and go, they're pink?
No, but I mean, just
Yeah.
the messenger. It's just, it's throwing me off.
You know, and it's so funny that you say that, Mr. Burr, because I'm going to say this, all right? I've gained some confidence over the years, and I think I'm very good looking.
So how long? You know what I would love to do? I would love to take a Sharpie and color in the skin between the mustache and whatever the fuck that is on your chin. All right. I do have. Oh, you don't have to go.
I love you.
Please stay.
We love you, Bill. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I have positive feelings about you guys.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. That was it. You know what I like? That was a soft, what do you call it? Soft opening of my special. Oh, here you go. Give him a big hug. I mean, you're trying. This is like you went to wardrobe. You went to wardrobe. Give him a big hug, Bill. Will you please? I always wanted to know, what is that Notary Republic stamp tattoo that you have on your forearm? What is that? Oh, God. Yeah, why did you do that to yourself?
I know.
At what point do you just say, I gotta lose this? Dude, that is third trimester. Give him a big hug. All right, I love you. Thank you, Bill. Are you afraid of another ginger? Come on, bring it in there. All right.
What a surprise. Bill Burr, everybody, give him a round of applause.
Bill
what
Burr.
a surprise.
New York has the power and the money, and Washington, D.C. gets the notoriety, and Boston and Philly got a little chip on their shoulder. Like, it's almost like we'll show you. Like, the media's tough. The media's...
That's a bunch of crap that just the media came up with. Like, they always sit there going, like, Boston and Philly feel inferior to New York City. I wasn't sitting there going, oh, I like the John Hancock Tower, but have you seen the Empire State Building? Oh, what I would do to kill for buildings like that. I didn't care. You know something? Once I saw the whole Baker Mayfield thing, once you get your opinion, you're like crazy with it. You just won't back down. You had a pro athlete sitting here.
Right here.
Yeah.
Got right in his kitchen.
You're gym class Jerry over here arguing with the guy like you got drafted too. It was ridiculous.
And then I see this play right here. Now watch this, Baker. And you throw a touchdown, and instead of... Now, I don't like this. I'm going to tell you right now. How come you're not... What? Where are you going? Where are you going over there?
Our band is over there. Our student section's right there. And then straight back to our sideline.
What about your team?
Did you watch the rest of the game?
I watched the whole game.
You did? So you saw me celebrate with my teammates like the 3 touchdowns before that, too?
I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
You want me to be a soft, one of those Twitter tough guys? When guys come and sit on the couch, I go right after them. Do you respect me for that?
No, I don't. Your big dumb desk hide behind your microphone.
You for keeping it real, Colin.
Yeah, I kept it 100.
What about when you call somebody out and then have them in front of you? That's punk. Can't do
No,
that.
but then you can actually just admit that you're wrong when the guy's delivering, because now he's delivering, he's still trashing.
Well, yeah, he's not admitting that he's wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
Guy, Tom left Belichick, and there was this sense that Belichick wore his ass out. He was exhausted from it. If you had to pick...
Oh, my God. Are you going to go Real Housewives on me here?
Well, I'm saying.
You weren't in the locker room. You don't know what happened. Who did you talk to?
I'm American.
Some other guy who never played professional sports by the water cooler. You don't know what happened.
I heard you have a terrible theory, and I want you to say this. So your theory on Boston is, let's just wait till LeBron's old. You don't want to be aggressive and get players.
I didn't say that.
What did you say?
You got misinformation.
What did you say?
Well, why would you say I have a horrible theory without checking with me first? It's like you already threw me under the bus.
Well,
I get it. You got a big desk.
You seem so reasonable. Our Patriot fans, like, it's so funny. With the Red Sox, it doesn't matter how great you are.
I just love how you go into questions.
Okay. So just
you seem so reasonable. Okay, what unreasonable Boston person are you going to trash this time?
Okay. So with the Red
Sox, we're discussing politics.
Well, let me finish it. Okay. When the Red Sox, no matter how great you are,
what do you think we do there?
You're in your comedy prime right now. Like, this is, you got about 8 years left.
How do you judge that?
Because your energy level is high. You're nimble. I mean, dude.
And what do you do? I'm not like an athlete. I'm going to blow out an Achilles and I can't write a joke anymore. If I blow out an Achilles, that's 20 minutes of material.
I think it's easier to be funny in lousy weather. Seinfeld calls it the comedy jet stream. Seattle, Minneapolis, Boston, New York. Nobody's funny in Phoenix. Nobody.
What are you talking about? David Spade is from Phoenix.
Only funny guy ever from Phoenix.
Huh?
That's the whole.
Nice recovery.
In the whole
I only have 2 comics on this show, Bill Burr and David Spade. Nobody funny in Phoenix.
But
half the comedians you put on this show are from that state.
No, I banned them. No matter how great a Red Sox you are, when you leave, you get trashed by ownership. It doesn't matter. Manny, Schilling, it doesn't matter. No more. But Patriot fans are okay rooting for Tom. It's like 2 different fan bases. The Red Sox fans, the minute you leave...
They're not. They're the same people. It's the same city. Do you think they ship out all the Patriots fans during baseball season?
2 comedians I bring on the show, David Spade and Bill Burr. And he's a football fan. He's a Patriot fan. He's got 2 things right now. F is for Family, 3rd year on Netflix. That's good, because that's good money over there.
Yes, sir.
It's excellent money.
Yes, it is.
A lot of money.
Jesus, what are you trying to do? Trying to get me some gold digger to go after me?
Here we go.
Let's relax. It'd be like, we're very, like, you wouldn't know that we like each other. Let's try to tone it down.
No, I'm not. I'm just...
No, what happened? You came right at me just saying my theory stunk. I'm just here to promote a cartoon. I'm a dancing monkey today. I'm trying to be a good guy. I want people to like me and watch the show here, and you're coming at me. I don't know anything about hoop. I'm a 5'10" white guy.
And then you're also on The Front Runner, which, starring you and Hugh Jackman, you're a comedian who can act, which is amazing, because I think acting's hard, and you act. Are you a good actor?
There's a lot of comedians. Robin Williams won an Oscar. Eddie Murphy. I mean, there's a lot of... Martin Lawrence. There's a lot of good comedian actors. I got like 8 lines in a movie, dude. You're acting like I'm doing some Daniel Day-Lewis stuff.
My left foot. And Brady left the system and went to Tampa and won. I'm like, that's good for the performer. He means more than the system. You're a performer. I'd root for you over Caesars. Do you lean a little Boston of you look at Tom and go, he kind of stuck it to the system. The guy beat the system.
Oh, this is such a Real Housewife question. Is his victory somebody else's defeat?
Let me ask you this, though. If I said...
Yeah, come up with another, I don't know what the hell, Real Housewives reason.
Yeah.
You know what I heard? I heard he told me he had to pull up his socks. Didn't like that.
You're talking to America's honesty broker. I got a lot of sources, okay? So...
Oh, yeah. I always love when somebody tells me how honest they are. You gonna sell me a car now, Colin?
Are you from Southie?
No, that's a Goodwill Hunting question that I've answered for 15 years, ever since that movie came out. Are you good at math? Do you like apples?
Where are you from in Boston?
I lived in a safe suburbs.
Saugus?
Wait, do you really?
I would like to know.
Look how beautiful you are. Look how beautiful. You know how many psychos are out there? I'm not gonna tell where I live. What's your social security number?
I don't know what it is about Boston, guys, but Bill Burr is the voice of Boston in America. He's common sense. He's smart. He's a great comedian. He was just in The King of Staten Island. It's now available on digital Blu-ray, and he is joining us via the Coward Global Satellite Network.
Can we start by saying I am not the voice of Boston?
Okay.
I grew up in the suburbs. I'm not as tough as the guys, at least the Boston I remember. You hate Boston. I get it. You hate Boston, and you're I don't know what your deal is. I don't know what happened to you when you went to Boston. I don't know what happened, okay? But I am not their representative. I left more than a quarter of a century ago. I'm sorry you went on the Freedom Trail, and you didn't get to meet Paul Revere or whatever they promised you.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to shit. I don't know what's going on, right? I feel like that. I mean, I kind of know what's going on. Like I know Gaza Strip, that's still going, right? Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay, that's going on. Well, did you pick a side? Who deserves to live more, right? I hate that shit. Well, these kids, they more line up with our foreign policy than these kids over here. And I don't know. I don't know. How the fuck is war still legal in 2024? Can you explain that to me? Like, I don't want these Oprah Winfrey applause breaks. Stop doing that. I'm just asking the question. All right? I mean, as a comedian, I can't call a fat fuck anymore. All right? Even if he took my last slice of pizza and is denying it with pepperoni on his breath, I can't be like, you fat, man-titted cunt. I know what you did. Own up to it. Everybody's like, all right, well, he took your pizza, but that's like no reason to body shame. I mean, It's like, yeah, it is. I can't get the fucking pizza back. At least I can make him feel bad about himself. All right? Yeah, I'm not allowed to do that, but it's still socially acceptable to shoot a missile in the general direction of somebody you're upset with. You're like, oh, there was like kids over there. This is my favorite response. Well, you know, they're using kids as human shields. It's like, well, you got to work around that. Jesus Christ, if I'm mad at my neighbor and I want to beat the shit out of him, but he's holding a baby, right? I wouldn't come in and try to punch him through the baby. Yeah, you go in, you know, you throw a hook, you sweep the legs. You do it on the lawn so the baby bounces off the grass, all right? There's fucking rules to this shit. I do think it's hilarious that college kids are all freaking out, you know, fucking supporting the Palestinians. How dare the Israelis do what our country has been doing for 20 years? What the fuck? You don't do that shit, we do.
Deal. I love women, but you know what I'm finding? I'm not compatible with them. You know? I'm serious. Women have like too much energy for me. That's what I've noticed, you know? Like you can't have a day off when you have a girlfriend. They just like see that open day. They're like, oh my God, let's go fill it up with some stuff. No, and then they just come at you with one horrible idea after another. Horrible ideas like, you want to make some sandwiches and go to the park? No, every one of their ideas involves like walking around, like looking at stuff. It's almost like they're trying to wear you down. After like 2 or 3 stores, you're like leaning on stuff. I don't care. Just buy something. I don't care. You know what the worst one is? You ever get that one? You want to go to brunch? You want to go to brunch on Sunday? And inside you're like, no! But you can't say that. You got to keep them happy, right? So what do? You're like, yeah, let's go to brunch. What a great idea. Why would you want to sleep in on a Sunday when you can go pay $18 for eggs? Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. Then we can sit around and listen to your friends have moronic conversations about the eggs. Like, is that pesto? Is that pesto in your omelet? Oh, it's asparagus. It's asparagus. I thought it was pesto. Oh, you just want to flip the whole table over and just run out of there. So, I was dating this girl recently. This girl's like really like into like women's issues. She got me this book on women's lib one time, right? So I'm reading this thing. I think women's lib was a great thing. Like back in the 70s, I thought it was cool, you know? Over the last couple of years, though, I think that whole woman's movement, it's really starting to morph into kind of like this reverse pimping kind of thing, you know? Because every time you see them on TV, they always say, all we want is to be treated exactly like guys, right? But if you listen to them, they don't. They only want the good stuff of being a guy. They look at a guy's life like it's like a buffet. Like you just can start picking out stuff, like same amount an hour, we'll take some of that. Pay for the movie, that's okay, you can keep that one, I don't like that one. This is nice, that's yucky, that's icky. I mean, come on, people, you can't choose. This girl gave me a rough time one time. She goes, well, why does a guy make more an hour to do the exact same job? I go, I'll tell you why. Because in the unlikely event that we're both on a Titanic and it starts to sink, for some screwed up reason, you get to leave with the kids and I have to stay. No, that's why I get the $1 more an hour. You know, if there's a house fire, it's always women and children first. I gotta stand there with like the back of my shirt on fire going, let's go people, let's go, let's go! So that's how I look at it. No, it's a $1 an hour surcharge. Seriously, that if something screwed up happens, either I can't leave or I gotta like get in the way of it to give you a head start, like rabid dog, run honey, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. You hear a bump in the night, I gotta go check it out, like yes, he does have a knife. No, I don't. I don't think a woman should make $1 less an hour to do the exact same job, okay? I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is if you're going to make what I make, when the boat sinks, you better be standing right there next to me, listening to that guy play the cello. Then you get the corner office. I don't got a problem. You get all the benefits. That's why I didn't like that movie, The Titanic. You know what I hate about that movie? Every girl I meet thinks that movie's romantic. Like, oh my God, that was so romantic, don't you think? No! No, I don't. It was a horror film. And they're always like, why? Why? Because all the guys die. See, you're sitting there watching it going, who would I be in that scenario? You be that chick floating away on the big piece of luggage. I'm watching it going, who would I be? I'd be that dude when like the boat breaks in half, that dude who like falls straight down, bangs off the stuff and goes into the water. That's who I'd be. I'd be wearing a tuxedo, not because I wanted to, but you wanted to dress up that night, right? And I'd just be falling the whole way down. I should have humped that chick in first class. All right.
I got a girlfriend, man. I watch a lot of TV with her. You know, I just annoy the hell out of her. She loves watching the Oprah Winfrey Show, and I love like watching her watch the Oprah Winfrey Show. And I wait for Oprah to say something stupid, and the second she does, I just take it out on my girl because I'm an asshole. That's what I do. No, we were watching it the other day. You know, Oprah's on there. She's interviewing some clam, you know. And she's giving her this big, ridiculous intro. Like, she's done this, she's done that, she's done this, and she does the most difficult job on the planet. She's the mother, and continues on immediately. I just look at my girlfriend like, you know, like, really? Being a mother is the most difficult job on the planet? Oh yeah, all those mothers who die every year from black lung, from inhaling all that coal dust. Dude, women are just constantly patting themselves on the back about how difficult their lives are, and no one corrects them because they want to fuck them. That's what it is. So there's just this tornado of like misinformation. I have the most difficult job on the planet. What would you rather be doing? Drilling to the center of the earth, shaking hands with the devil? Every time there's a rumble in the ground, you wait for the whole thing to collapse down on top of you so they can write that folk song about you, you know? Would you rather be up in the sunshine, running around with a couple of toddlers that you can send to bed anytime you want on some sort of trumped up charges, right? Because you want to have a drink and watch The Price is Right, you know what I mean? I couldn't believe it. It's the most difficult job on the planet. Oh yeah. I thought roofing in the middle of July is a redhead. I thought that was difficult. But these mothers are bending over at the waist, putting DVDs into DVD players. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. Dude, any job that you can do in your pajamas is not a difficult job. All right? Give a break. Jesus Christ, you're 35 years old playing hide and go seek. You're living the dream. You're living the dream. No time card, no taxes. You're off the fucking grid. Making popsicle stick houses. I mean, it's the most difficult job on the planet. Oprah's not even a mother. How the fuck would she know? Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Can't understand you. Female voice does not travel well. I don't know what it is. Up close or in a whisper can make your dick hard, but beyond 10 feet, it just sounds like a couple of birds fighting over a French fry or something, you know? There you go. That's how we start. Somebody's coming out of the gate. I'm sick of Obama's wife. Yeah. Just running her. This isn't some Democrat, Republican shit. This is just in general. Just running her yap. It's just like, shut up. You know? You weren't elected. You know, your husband isn't running a lemonade stand. He's running the country. No, generally speaking, first ladies, they've been out of line for a good 25, 30 years. They think for some reason that their husband has the job, that now they should be chiming in like they know some shit. You know? Dude, if you had a leak at your house and you called the plumber, and the plumber comes in and he starts fixing it, what would you do if 5 seconds later his wife, who isn't a plumber, comes walking in, well, I think we should route it over here. It's like, shut up! Just because you're fucking the plumber doesn't mean you understand plumbing. Okay? No. This is all like my fears, because they're trying to tell us down south here that they're starting to gear up for Hillary Clinton to be running for president, saying I think that would be a good thing. Yeah, people clapping. What is that based on? Based on what? I don't get how she became a senator. That's shocking to you? She went from never holding political office to immediately being a senator. Why, because she was fucking the president? Should Tom Brady's wife be the next quarterback of the Rams? Does he have some sort of magical powers? Like, you suck at sports? I couldn't throw it all, and then he fucked me, and I just picked up this ball, and I was just lacing it in there. It was incredible. Dude, it all started with Nancy Reagan. That's where it first went off the rails, you know? She came out with her little bird body, you know, just her big head. Just came walking out, say no to drugs, and people off your heroin, say no to that. She just walked back. Hillary had her stupid health care plan. Obama's wife's running her yap on 60 Minutes, you know? I got to give it up to the Bushes. They had their women in line. They did. Barbara never said shit. She smiled every once in a while. She threw something in there. George W.'s wife, I don't even know her name. Stu was in office for 8 years. I don't even know her fucking name. What's it, like Beth or Paige or something like that? He had her on lockdown. Going out there tonight, I'm giving a speech. And when I say something and they laugh, you're going to nod. You're going to smile, and you're going to nod that head. Is this how it's going to be? Really? Do you think like me saying this is somehow going to affect? She's still going to win. Listen, let me ask you this question. Do you think that a woman being president is going to affect anything? Do you? Oh, do you? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? What the fuck is she going to do? We're talking about domestic violence, right? For the 9 millionth time this year, they're talking about domestic violence. Just in case, you didn't get the memo. Evidently, just some people didn't get it. It's not okay to slam your wife's head into the cupboard drawers because she didn't dry the can opener off properly, It's gonna fucking rust, right? How do you not know not to do that shit? Do they really have to keep talking about it? It's like wife beaters watching. Oh, fuck! Ah! Now I get it. Upset daisy, sweetheart. Here we go. There you go. Oh. So at the end of the hour, they come to the logical conclusion. They're like, there is no reason to hit a woman. There is no reason to hit a woman. And I was just like, really? I could give you like 17 right off the top of my head. You can wake me from a drunken stupor, I could still give you like 9. Dude, there's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do it. But to sit there and suggest that there's no reason. Dude, the level of ego behind that statement. What are you, levitating above the rest of us? You're never annoying? Wait a minute, how many times have you thought about slapping your fucking guy in the head this week? There you go. Every day. You didn't do it, right? Oh, dude, it drives me nuts. There's no reason. There's no reason. Really? No reason? How about this? You marry a girl, you fall in love, you buy her a house. You go to work every day, paying off the house. You come home one day, she's banging the next door neighbor, hands you divorce papers. You got to move out, sleep on a futon, and still pay for that house that she's going to stay in. No reason. I'm not saying you should do it, but there's plenty of fucking reasons in that arc of a story.
How much football do you watch a week?
I watch 2 games on Sunday. I tape 3.
Right.
Then I watch the Monday game. And then Tuesday I watch one of the 3 that I taped. Wednesday I watch another one. Then I watch the Thursday night game. And then Friday I get to watch the Sunday night game. Then Saturday I watch college football.
Okay.
And it's fine.
Okay.
I have a simple male brain that can just sit there and just enjoy it. I can just enjoy it.
So does your wife watch any of these games with you? Does she?
No, she has the female, complex, multitasking brain. That's why they can't be happy. They just always, they're like, what is that lizard that can look at 2 things at once? That's what they're like. So they got the shoes they want, and then they see some other woman walking and going, oh, look at this skinny bitch over here. She thinks she's cute, right? And that's what I've learned.
Oh, God.
You know what makes women happy? Nothing. Nothing makes them happy, and that is why they are slowly taking over the NFL, because it annoys them that we can just sit there with like a pizza and a drink, like, that's not holding, and just be like, and enjoy ourselves.
So you're saying that because you're happy, that you think your wife and women in general want to take...
They're jealous of it. They're jealous how simple the male brain is, that you can just sit there and be entertained and find true happiness, and it just bugs them, so they gotta ruin it. And they're slowly taking over the NFL. You know, all next month, once again, they're gonna dress everybody in the NFL like newborn baby girls, for whatever reason. Did you forget that there's breast cancer from a year ago?
Yeah, so they did it last year, and they're gonna do it again this year.
Yes. They're slowly gonna take it over, and they're gonna move us out. Because I'm telling you, I don't understand why they keep trying to go into a male football league. It's like, why don't you guys band together and start your own league? Get your own thing going. But I realize they don't want their own thing. They don't want their own shit. They want our shit. I don't know what it is. And I think it's because we're happy. We're just sitting there enjoying ourselves, having a good time without them. It drives them nuts. And they just got to go in there and ruin it.
So they don't like... They got women's basketball.
They don't even like it. They don't even like most of them they don't even like football. Like, I don't get it. I don't get like the fascination. Like, if my wife is having like 3 of her friends over, I screw. I leave. I don't need to be there and ruin it for her. I know you guys. I'm going to change the dynamic because I'm there and you can't talk about 100% female stuff. Out of courtesy, I'm going to get out of there. I'm going to leave.
But they can't do that, you're saying?
One guy, one chauvinistic jackass up there understands what I'm saying.
All right, now, you know...
Whatever, I'll tell that story better next time. I'm going to get it right, all right? Next time I'm going to get it right. I'll explain swear to God, this is what kills me. What kills me...
You want everyone today to have as miserable a childhood as you had.
No, but it was kind of funny. We know what's hilarious was my mother just popped up and just immediately started cleaning up, and my dad just kept eating. Like he didn't like the roles were defined back then. Now the guy has to throw the milk, he has to clean it up while telling his wife she's brave for just sitting there. Like whatever that is. Can you hear it? Oh, I know. Women are so overrated, right? We went from we went from not listening to them to now it's ridiculous. Like that believe women. It's like all of them. How about 85%? I'll give you 87%. All right. But that last 13% that keys your car, lights your shit on fire, and puts a family pet in a pot of stew.
Who put a pet in a pot of stew? Glenn Close. Oh, that, yeah, that's, yeah, okay, all right.